Hey guys, today I am going to be doing another exposing type video thing. I know some people might not like that I'm making this, you might think I'm overreacting or trying to make some sort of hate video, but I want you guys to know what's happened. I have received a copyright strike on one of my videos, and it was unfair, just like the community guidelines strike that I got a few months ago. Well, let's go back to the beginning, and I'll explain everything until we get there. Okay, so there's this guy, YsoCereal. I met him probably a few months back when I decided that I really wanted to start verifying lots of levels. So I would like type in the YouTube search bar, Extreme Demon Need Verifier or Upcoming Extreme Demon, and just search through those levels until I found a good one that needed a verifier. One of the ones I found was YsoCereal's level X Steampunk X. So I left a comment on one of his videos somewhere back here, who knows where, a while ago, saying that I would like to verify his level. He said, sure. He added me to a Discord group, and yeah, I was the verifier. Everything was fine for a while. I played the level sometimes, he showed me his updates on it. I really like the level. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it a lot. Then, about a month ago, you can see the video right here, 3 weeks ago. He wanted an official, nicely made montage of the whole level. Well, not the whole level, because it's not finished, but everything that he had made so far, including the full layout and quite a bit of decoration. He asked a player, GD Lapis, to record it for him. Lapis recorded a nice, high-quality video of the whole level using, I don't know, some kind of hacks or whatever, just so he could get a nice full recording. I won't play the video on here because I don't want to get a copyright strike again, but yeah. So GD Lapis recorded the video and uploaded it to his channel. And he did that for YsoCereal. Immediately after that, YsoCereal downloaded the video from Lapis's channel and re-uploaded it to his channel. That was the plan all along. And then after that, YSO DM'd me on Discord and said, can you re-upload the steampunk montage video from Lapis? It would give the level some more exposure. And I was like, okay, sure, I like the level, I'm going to verify it. Sure, I'll re-upload your montage. So we got some images here. This is Lemmy Smash is YsoCereal's Discord. So he said, use this YouTube downloader and re-upload Lapis's video. And I said, okay, I'll upload it tomorrow. You can pause if you want to read these whole DMs, because I might go through them kind of quickly. And then the next day when I was going to upload it, I DM'd Lapis, and I was like, I'm re-uploading your steampunk video due to YsoCereal's request. Do you mind sending me the thumbnail? I was just asking him for the thumbnail. And I did credit Lapis in the video, of course, and he said, you can have my thumbnail, and then he was like, never mind, I can't find it. So I just uploaded it without a thumbnail. So yeah, I uploaded the video that Lapis recorded and that YsoCereal had also re-uploaded from Lapis. Keep in mind, the video was recorded by Lapis. Lapis played the level, he did the gameplay, he made the whole video, everything was made by him. Alright, a few days or weeks, I forget the exact time, after that, it would have been a few days based on the dates here, YsoCereal kinda started to get a bit crazy. He would get into huge arguments with people who didn't like his level, and most people didn't like it. I wanted to verify it because I like the level, but that was an unpopular opinion. Most people did not like the level, and he kind of went crazy when people didn't like his level. He always wanted to be the victim. Like, if you didn't like his level, then it's like a personal hate attack against him. And he got into an argument in a server, I'm pretty sure it's C1997 server, I forgot to ask, but I'm pretty sure that's the server it is. And then he lost permissions to talk in a channel there. Let me show you some images here. So it starts with Zeroia saying X Steampunk X is really bad. And then Maxmer, this is Maxmer, agrees with him. Someone else also agrees. Then he kind of gets mad and says, you're not a good creator like Noble Boy, so you don't get to call people's levels bad, which kind of makes no sense, but whatever. Then he says, Maximer is starting the drama just because he doesn't like me. And Maximer wasn't even the one who started the drama. If you saw on the image earlier, it was actually Zeroya who said it first. Maximer just agreed. And then Floppy says, how did he get permissions to talk here? And then that's when they removed his permissions. There's some more stuff about him. I guess that he was going to talk to a mod or something. Steampunk isn't bad, you just hate me. That's your only reason for saying that. I've dealt with your type before. So yeah, you can see there's lots of evidence how YsoCereal immediately claims to be like a victim. He thinks everyone hates him just because they don't like his level. And I'm guessing that it's a pretty bad level because I like it, but most people don't like it, so I'm guessing it's a pretty bad level. So, like, there's a reason that people don't like it, and it's not because they hate him. Oh yeah, someone took his perms, and because the channel that he was talking in, you're supposed to have to be level 15 in the server to speak in it, unless you have specific permissions, and he got the permission somehow, and then they took it away from him. And yeah, so he basically thinks that like there's a gang of people ganging up against him just because they hate him for some reason. Okay, and then he got into another argument like that in the Demonless server, and I'm not actually in the server that I just showed the images from, but I am in the Demonless server, so I actually saw this argument happening, and you can see YsoCereal posted a video of some progress on the level. This guy called it trash, and he basically tried to insult him by saying he doesn't have very many YouTube subscribers, and he only has 29% on quantum processing. I find that interesting, seeing as it took YsoCereal a long time to beat Decode, so he's not exactly the best player either. He tried to insult him for not getting very many views and not having 100 subscribers, which is very childish, and I saw all this because I'm in the server, and I was not really pleased with him, especially since, you know, I was going to be verifying his level for him. I wasn't so sure that I want to verify it for someone that acts as childish as this. And then later he got into arguments like this in my Discord server, and I was not really happy with that. It went on for hours. I mean, there were people arguing and arguing and arguing in there. And I wasn't really happy about the arguing. I wasn't really happy how he couldn't just accept that people don't like his level and had to take it so personally. So I muted him in my server. And then I DM'd him confronting him about it, and to be fair, the drama in the server wasn't all his fault, but nevertheless he was a part of it, and he was being very childish. So here's a DM between us. Maximer is out of control, he just muted me and has been harassing me, and then I told him, no, I was the one who muted you. And he says, like, Astro sent me racist DMs, which is true, and I'm not pleased with Astro over that. I had to censor this so that I could even put it on YouTube. However, that was not something that I considered my jurisdiction because I'm only running things in my server. I don't want to concern myself with other people's DMs between each other. If he had said something like that in the server, that's when it becomes a problem to me. If it's just in their DMs, I can't do anything about it, and YSO just has to block him if he doesn't like it. But there was stuff like that going on in the server too, which is why immediately after the whole incident, I made a new rule in my server banning racial slurs because, you know, that was just, I found that out of hand. And I know a lot of people in the GG community think it's like really funny to say those things, but I know that it really upsets some people, and I didn't want that kind of stuff in my server, so I just banned them. Anyway, there's more here. Apparently, YsoCereal threatened to DDoS the guy who said the slurs against him. He says he just desperately needed him to back off, and he made an alt. But he was just acting really immature through the whole thing. I called him out on it, and he basically brushed it off, saying, well, I have a right to be upset if people don't like my level. So yeah, he really just brushed that off, even though I specifically confronted about him, and then later he acted like, you know, when I kind of went off on him, he acted like it came out of nowhere, even though I had confronted him earlier here. And after that, he didn't really change. He kept on, arguing with people, being toxic, and it was just really getting to me. I couldn't really stand being around him anymore because it's just, he's always like this. And I decided that I couldn't justify supporting him by verifying his level anymore. I wanted to just clear the toxicity out. So I told him I was done with his level. I banned him from my server and I blocked him immediately. I admit that I was kind of harsh on him. If you read the message, you can see. But everything I said was true. However, it was pretty rude. Nevertheless, the fact that I was rude to him does not excuse what he did next. So let's go to here. He commented, since I had blocked him on Discord, he couldn't message me there. He commented on my Theory of Firepower video. First, the bottom one, which is, you can barely see here. Can you please confirm with me, are you definitely dropping Steampunk? I didn't respond to it, I just wanted to be done with him. I had already said it to him once, I didn't need to confirm it. But he kept going. He said, I'll take that ban from your server as your answer. Please delete the video of my level off your channel. And delete the copy in GD as well. And there's a lot more. He goes here, you can read it all. And the video of my level, he's talking about the one that I talked about earlier in this video. The one that GD Lapis recorded, and then YsoCereal re-uploaded it, and then I also re-uploaded it. I was not happy with being asked to delete the video, since I did like the level a lot, and I didn't want to just delete my history as a player, the fact that I had played that level a lot and I was planning to verify it. I didn't want to just delete that. But I was considering doing it just because, he asked and it was his level. I hadn't really decided. Yeah, I was considering doing what he asked and deleted it. But then my decision was kind of made for me when GD Lapis, the guy who recorded the video for him in the first place, he talked to me and said, it's kind of small here, I gave you permissions to keep the steampunk video if you want. It's my video. YSO can't tell you what to do with it. And I said, thank you. So since the creator of the video gave me permission to keep it up, I was like, okay, I'll keep it up. Fast forward 5 days, I open YouTube and see that I got a copy strike on that video from none other than YsoCereal. So here it is. I had to blur out his email address. Yeah, that did not make me happy at all. And I was pretty upset right away. So again, I came at him kind of harshly on Discord. I unblocked him so I could DM him. Yeah, I said, what did you do? The steampunk video wasn't your video. Lapis recorded the video and uploaded it to his channel. He said I could keep it up. It isn't your video, and he just, without replying, he blocked me. So yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. And then my friend Tsunami Chaser DM'd him about it. Sorry for the white theme. Why did you want him to get rid of the video? He told me, I'm done with you and your level, so I said, fine, if you're done with me and my level, then take it off your channel. Also note that he says I gave him a week to take it down. We'll get to that later. And I guess he has reasoning there, if I'm done with his level, why don't I take the video down? But the thing is, I didn't want to take the video down, and just because I said I'm done with the level, that doesn't give him the right to copyright strike the video, Yes, I didn't want to verify the level anymore, but saying that doesn't magically cede copyright ownership of the video to him. It wasn't his video, and saying that I'm done with the level doesn't make it his video. So whether I was done with the level or not, I still had complete rights to keep the video uploaded on my channel, since the creator of the video said I could keep it uploaded on my channel. He said, I disrespected him, blocked him, and refused to talk about it. I refused to talk about it because he had been so toxic for so long, it just built up, and I was like, you know what, I don't want it anymore. And I knew if I had talked to him about it, he would have been toxic again. If I said, you're being really toxic, I don't really want to verify your level anymore, he wouldn't have changed then just because I confronted him about it. Because as I showed you earlier, I did confront him about it when he was toxic in my server. Nothing changed. So there was no point in confronting him about it again. So I stand by my decision to just block him out of nowhere because it really wouldn't have made a difference. And there's another screenshot of the DMs. You can read this if you want. If it even shows up on the video, it's not very important. Alright. Then GD Lapis, the guy who recorded the video, also DM'd him about it, and there's a few images from that. So he says, I let myself be influenced by the pressure of the jerks in my server instead of actually talking to me, and that's wrong because I was angry with him way before the people in my server were. And then here he says, he disrespected me and my level. I requested for him to remove the video, and I said, I'm done with you and your levels. So I said, fine, if you're done with me and my level, take it off your channel. We've been over this already. And here he said, because he's trying to bank on the fact that you did recording, but he's missing on the fact that it's still my content. You just recorded it, that's why you still have rights to it. So notice the fact that he does admit that Lapis has rights to it. And he also is claiming that it's his content even though he didn't record it. And that's something that I'll get to later. So here, well actually I'll talk about that now because here it is. YSO really doesn't have any claim to the video. The only thing, the whole video was recorded by Lapis and it was originally uploaded by Lapis. YSO just re-uploaded it. The only thing in the video that's his is the level. But a creator doesn't have copyright over their levels. And there's proof of that, which I'll get to later. But just so you know, he has no rights at all over the video. He says, I gave him a week to take it down, and he persisted to pretend he didn't see my request. Well, here we are. And that's a blatant lie. He did not give me a week to take it down. First of all, if you go back to this image here, last Friday, it's Wednesday now, so it was 5 days ago when I banned him. 5 days ago when I quit verification of the level. So he can't have given me a week. At the most, he gave me 5 days. But there's more. Here you can see on this video, this is the first time on my Theory of Firepower video, there was a screenshot of this earlier. He commented, delete the video off your channel, please. This is the first time that he asked me to do that, and it was 3 days ago. So he actually gave me 3 days to delete it. But there's even more. A YouTube strike takes about 48 hours before they even start processing it, which means even if they processed it right away, it would have been 2 days after he striked it before I received the penalty. Which means at the maximum, he striked my channel 1 day after he posted this here. Most likely, he struck it right away after it. He really didn't give me any time at all. Even if I had planned on deleting it, like if I had waited 1 day to delete it, it would have been too late because he struck the channel basically right away after he asked. So yeah, that's pretty interesting that he blatantly lied about giving me a week like that. There's an image here where he talks about the strike. He says YouTube wouldn't have let the strike gone through if it were false. And that's pretty naive of him because I think we all know that YouTube doesn't really thoroughly review these things. They basically just, if you copyright strike someone, they basically just take your word for it. And you know, YouTube doesn't care who does the recording. YouTube cares who the content belongs to. Actually, they don't care about either. They just care about making sure that if you request a strike, it gets striked. I don't know why they're like that, but they are. And there's another image here where he says again that GD Lapis has rights to the video. So he's admitting that GD Lapis has rights to it, but for some reason GD Lapis having rights to the video, GD Lapis can't let me upload the video for some reason. I don't know why. And here I sent an appeal to the strike. So this hasn't been, accepted or denied yet. We'll see what happens. I said all copyright of the levels in Geometry Dash, the instant they are published online and from then on, belongs to RobTop Games. YsoCereal submitted a copyright strike to a video on the basis that he created the level being showcased in the video. However, he himself did not record the video. The video was recorded by GD Lapis, and as such, all content in the video belongs to RobTop Games and GD Lapis. Lapis gave me full permission to upload his video on my channel. And, RobTop Games hasn't tried to strike my video. And RobTop would be the only one who has the right to do that. So his strike was completely out of hand, I guess. Not acceptable. Didn't have a basis in the way that these things work. And here you can see when you upload a level to GD, it says, by sharing a level, you give the rights to use of the level in any way to the creators of Geometry Dash. So when Lapis recorded the montage, he wasn't on YSO's account. YSO uploaded the level so that Lapis could get it, and the instant that YSO clicked share level, he didn't have copyright over the level. That belongs to Top Games. So YSO really has no ownership over use of the level since he shared it, and he tries to claim that since he deleted the level from the server afterwards, he has copyright over the level instead of Top Games. But it does not say that here. It says, by sharing a level, you give rights to use. It doesn't say, by sharing the level, you get rights to use of the level in any way until you delete it from the servers. A shared level is a shared level, and once you share it, that's that. It's unfortunate for him that he gave it to someone who used it a way he didn't want to, but that's the way it works. Alright, that's all I have for you guys. I really hope that you all realize that YsoCereal has wrongfully striked me. He does not have any ownership over the video at all, and I hope you stop supporting him and his channel and stop giving him any credibility. If YSO apologizes and retracts his strike, I will immediately take this video down and I will not bring it up ever again. I will link the steampunk video by Lapis in my description if any of you guys want to see the video I uploaded. And yeah, I hope you guys got something out of this video. I hope it showed you what really happened. Thanks for watching.